Ever wondered why love feels like you've known them all your life? Like you've been waiting for them? And why losing them hurts so much more because of that? A year has passed, yet their memory stays loyal to every detail of the story. Maybe they moved on. Perhaps they married someone else. Maybe they're gone forever. And still, something refuses to let go. Long before our time, there was a famous story of a young scholar who fell desperately in love with a woman promised to another man. She was kind to him, gentle, warm, but her life had already been decided. They walked together, they spoke often. She listened, but perhaps never chose him. Friends begged him to leave, to travel, to meet another woman, to live, but he refused. He wore the same coat she once admired, reread her letters until the ink faded, spoke her name as if devotion alone could bend reality. When she married, he congratulated her with trembling hands. Even when she became unreachable, he remained loyal. And when love never arrived, he wrote one final letter, not accusing her, not blaming fate, only apologizing for having loved too deeply. By morning, he was dead. The world called it beautiful, pure, the ultimate romance. This kind of unrequited love looks noble in stories, but in reality, it's a clever way of ensuring we never end up in a relationship at all. Devotion to someone unavailable is often the safest way to avoid real love. Because real love is demanding. Fixating on someone absent lets us look committed to love, while secretly avoiding its hardest parts. See, fear of love can come from many places: an uneasiness with hope, a quiet self-hatred that makes another person's love feel unsettling, or a fear of self-revelation that resists letting anyone into our most private inner world. These fears are real and deserving of compassion, yet they're rarely what the romantically fixated person wants to confront. Instead, attention stays fixed on the unresponsive ex, not on the deeper reasons for why they continue to hold on. The way to let go isn't by pretending you never cared. It's to get serious about why you were attracted to them in the first place. And then you will realize that you weren't attached to a single person, but to certain qualities. And those qualities don't disappear with one relationship. They exist in others who can actually love you back. We should gently recognize that being disappointed and abandoned has its own curious satisfactions. When we fall in love, we're rarely choosing randomly. We're drawn to familiar qualities, often ones we've known since childhood. We fall in and out of love for reasons that are mostly unknown to us, buried deep in our personal history. We can name many reasons consciously, but the real reasons lay elsewhere, and there is always much more to everything than we can ever know. This is why love and loss shouldn't always be taken personally. It is important to find a serene place inside yourself, to watch these things happen, acknowledge them, and let them go when the time comes, while being always kind and generous. Moving on doesn't mean the love wasn't real. It means accepting that it's over, and allowing the pain to pass instead of living in it. Yes, you will love again. Some relationships will fail. That doesn't make them meaningless. Each one brings you closer to a better kind of relation. But remember, none of this works unless you find your own value first. Not through someone else's attention, not through being chosen, through learning to give yourself what you keep searching for in others. When you start doing that, you'll notice something you never did before. The ones who could love you were never missing. They were there all along. And maybe that,
choosing someone who can choose you back is the bravest, most romantic thing of all.
If this helped, like the video and subscribe to keep becoming better. And if you want to dive deeper into understanding what you were really attached to and how to move forward without losing yourself, there are a few powerful books linked in the description.